guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday, which means we're doing another Top 5 Wednesday, and as always, Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey. I will link her channel and the Goodreads group in the description box down below if you would like to follow along with us. They're super fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing them. I'm so proud of myself. I've done 3 of them now, and I feel very accomplished because I only have 2 left. And then I would have completed my goal of doing all of them for July. We'll see if I can carry on into August and so, but I'm proud of myself for getting to 3 of them. And this week we are discussing our top 5 most anticipated releases for the rest of the year. Now, I have a whole list of books that I'm really excited for that are coming out between now and the end of the year, and I'm actually thinking about making a whole video about them because there's a lot. But I'm going to be telling you today the 5 that I am most excited for, and I don't think I'm going to list them in order of my most anticipated to my least anticipated. I'm going to list it in chronological order because that just makes more sense in my mind. So let's get on into it, shall we? So the first one on my list is probably going to be the first one on a lot of people's lists. And I am so excited for this book. I'm currently reading this series and I'm trying to cram the entire series into the time I have from now until this book is released so that I can read this book with everybody else, because it is going to be such a explosive release and I'm so excited for that. And it is Queen of Shadows, which is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, and I am so excited for this book to come out, and I haven't even read the entire series. I'm a third of the way through book 2, so I got to get on this and, you know, read it a little bit faster because I got some more reading ahead of me. One of the most anticipated books of the fall for a lot of people, and with good reason. The series is awesome so far. I'm totally enjoying it. It is about an assassin. Her name is Selena Sardathian, and she is recruited by the Prince of the Kingdom to fight for him as his champion in his father's tournament to crown the kingdom's royal assassin. And it's awesome, and it's so cool, and Sarah J. Maas's writing is spectacular. I love her storytelling. I love her world that she creates. This book is released on September 1st. I don't think I mentioned that, but Queen of Shadows comes out on September 1st. The second book that I am most anticipating this fall is the first book in a new series for one of my favorite authors of all time, and this book comes out on October 6th, and that is Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard by Rick Riordan. I am so excited. This is his new series, and it's going to be all about Norse mythology, and I don't know anything about Norse mythology, so I have to educate myself a little bit on that. I don't know anything about this book other than it is based around Norse mythology. I really hope it's as good as Percy Jackson. I enjoyed those so much, and oh my god, I'm so excited for this book to come out. And the cover is pretty. It's so pretty. And number 3rd on my list comes out just a short week later, and that is Ice Like Fire by Sarah Rosh. And this book comes out on October 13th. This is the sequel to Snow Like Ashes, which I just read, and I absolutely loved it. I had no idea what I was getting myself into when I picked up that book. I didn't know anything about it, and it was phenomenal, and it blew me away, and it was just amazing. And so I cannot wait to get my hands on the sequel. I hope it's going to be just as great. I can't even wait for it. This is about a kingdom that is separated into 4 seasons. It's kind of how all 4 kingdoms interweave and work in the politics and stuff in this larger kingdom. There's some magic involved. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's fantasy. I love it. If you haven't picked this up yet, I would totally recommend you picking this up. I'm just so excited for all of these books. Wow, October is going to be a really busy month for me because number 4th on my list comes out on October 20th, and that is Career of Evil by Robert Galbraith, otherwise known as J.K. Rowling. And this is the 3rd book in the Cormoran Strike series. Is that what it's called overall? I have enjoyed the first 2 books so immensely. It is getting really dark outside. Like, there's a really big old rain cloud outside my window, so it just got really dark in here. You want to see the rain cloud? See that cloud? It's yeah. I would classify this as a mystery thriller series. There's no fantasy. It's an adult series. It's not YA. Cormoran Strike is a war veteran. He has a young assistant. Her name is Robin, who kind of wants to get into the detective trade, and it's just fantastic. It's so great. If you haven't read them already, like I said, for all these series, you should just get on it now. And my final most anticipated book for the rest of the year comes out on November 10th, and this is going to be on pretty much everybody's list. And that is Winter by Marissa Meyer. This is the fourth and concluding novel to the Lunar Chronicles. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. I just read the Lunar Chronicles this year. I totally enjoyed all three of them. They were very interesting. They are a sci-fi fairy tale retelling. So there's elements of Rapunzel, Cinderella, and Red Riding Hood in the first three books, mixed with sci-fi elements such as androids, cyborgs. It is so cool. It's so cool how she meshed them together and how you can still see elements of those classic fairy tales that you love reinvented in such a new and imaginative way, and I've loved them so far. This one follows Winter, who is based off of Snow White. So I'm really curious to see how she's going to integrate Winter into the cast of characters we already have, and how she's going to integrate Snow White into Winter's story. It's going to be so good. So good. Those are my top 5 most anticipated books for the rest of the year. The 5 that I just cannot wait to get my grubby little hands on. Like I said, there are several more that I'm really, really excited for. But those are probably the 5 that if I could have them now, I would bend over backwards for them. That's kind of extreme, but I might. That is the level of excitement that I have for these books. Tell me down below which one you are most excited for this fall. I don't need to add any more to my list. It's a pretty extensive list already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you very soon. Bye! And the minute I turn the camera on to film, the sun has to come out. Wouldn't be one of my videos without some interruption from the sun. And this week we are discussing the top... Oh my god, my nose is really itchy. And this week we are just just like, seriously, Jordan, just like shut up and just shut up. No. 5 books that we are most anticipated for the rest of we're most anticipated for. Do I think before I speak sometimes? I don't even know. And that is Magnus Chase and the Gars of this is about a series. This is about a series. Do you like my hair? I'm so proud of it. It turned out so well. I feel like a little gypsy princess. I kind of feel like Rapunzel. Rapunzel has some pretty bomb hair. If my hair looks anything like hers, I will take that. Wrap it up.